Tapas Fleming here, tatlife.com. Are you tired of being tired? Terry, the main person who works with me, told me that she had asked that question to a bunch of her friends and family recently because she was thinking, how can I help people really connect with what TAT Life is and what we have to offer? And she told me they all said yes. And I was like, well, what is that about? I don't get it. All these people are so tired. She said, well, it's because they're depressed, they're down, there's just things grinding on them, and they're carrying a lot of burden. And she said, thank God you don't know what that means. Then I remembered how I used to feel back in the day before I was doing TAT. Oh man, I was very crushed down. Back in those days, if you said, how are you? I only knew two answers, fine or crummy. And I couldn't really, there wasn't really a vast difference between those two. My emotions were so crunched down. And so then I remembered, yeah, okay, so I know what you're talking about now, about feeling tired. So one of the real benefits of doing TAT is you get more and more energy. I was just working with someone today, and after 10 minutes into things, she said, oh, this whole part of me felt tingly. And we did a little more. Oh, yeah, this whole other part of me felt tingly. What is that? That is that's life, that's blood, that's oxygen reaching your cells and your body waking up to being more alive. That is normal with TAT. That happens. And what goes on when we're raised the way we are, most of us, is that there are big sections of us that just get smushed down into not expressing ourselves, smushed down into places that hold trauma and stress, like our guts. My guts were, and my mouth and my jaw were like, I gotta hold everything in not say anything because I don't want my dad to blow up at me. I don't want my dad to do to me what I'm seeing him do to the other kids in the family. So I'm just gonna act like everything's fine. Or we leave our body, we just kind of have to because things are so bad, that's the only way we can deal with it. So our body isn't just full of natural life energy because of these traumas. And then there's stuff we inherit too, maybe your people were attacked, and when they were attacked by invaders, their hearts would beat super fast. I mean, that's pretty normal, right? So if you got stressed as a kid, your heart would beat super fast, and because of how you were raised, for a lot of us, we just get into this state of too much cortisol. We're in a chemical condition inside all the time of fight or flight. We're not relaxed, so we don't have a bunch of energy when we're trying to deal with just being stressed all the time. Kind of a little bit about maybe 100 things that happened that we never had a way to deal with. So what I want you to know is when you do TAT, every time you do it, you're going to have more energy when you end up. It's great. And it's natural. You don't have to try to have more energy. You just do, because your own mental, physical, emotional, spiritual energy isn't tied up with these things that are just grinding you down, eating up your energy, and you're just trying to deal. So that's one of the big reasons why TAT is so great. You just get more present in your body. and you have more energy, more health naturally. So there you go. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.